Okay, now first question, but this paper maybe some this will be some of it will have some little bugs, okay, but it's still okay. Now, the sum of 10 consecutive first question. Actually, you have about 3 minutes to finish each question, but for secondary level, maybe you finish as much as you can. It's okay. Okay. Now let's see. Now, sum of 10 consecutive odd numbers. Consecutive odd numbers is 170. Find the second largest number. So, okay, we do here. Actually, very simple. Okay. Now, let's see. Actually, you don't need to worry about it. Actually, you can do algebraic method. It's very simple. Okay, and you will find the largest x is 2 and the final x, and the x minus 2, and then down to what? And what? X minus what? The smallest will be x minus what? It should be x minus 16. X minus 16, okay? Is it x minus 16 or x minus 14? Maybe it's 14, okay? 16 or 14? It should be 16, okay? Now, then you sum up what it is, then you will have sum them up there. 10x minus what? Okay, just go. You can drop it because you will take the admin, okay? But please before that you will change the English SV, okay? Yes. Any question? What's up? Yes. What's up? No. It's okay. It's just okay. It's just okay. It's just okay. Okay. This is 70. Okay. 10x minus what? Minus 4, minus 6, minus 8, minus 10, and blah blah blah, and 60, and equal to 170. Okay, you got this one. And 10x equal to what? X equal to what? Okay. But did I got it wrong? That's it. Okay. Did I go wrong? Is it 60? But it's x plus 2, x minus 2, and then oh, I know what. Okay. X after 170, x is 24. Actually, the question is that one, okay? 1240. I know why. X is 24. But you will find that because you have 26, 24, and 22, 18, and 20, 18, 60, and okay, 14, and 12, and 10, okay, and 8. Actually, these sums are 170. So the question is set wrong, okay? The question is set. Actually, if I think the question should be set somewhere right here, but it's okay. But the method is the same. So I know that now the question sometimes set wrong, but it's okay. So the number should be 180. Then they will be okay. 180. But because it's consecutive odd numbers, so if it's 180, then you will get a good answer. Okay. It doesn't matter. You just better the method. Okay, x to the 25, then x to the 25, but it's okay. It's okay because it concept odd numbers, okay. Then okay, okay, it's okay, but you don't please don't to be concentrate on the answer. You concentrate on the method. Please concentrate on the method. It's okay. Any question on this one? Any question on this one? You just concentrate on the method. Okay. Okay, question 2. Now, there are 14 questions on mathematical competition. The scores of each question allocated in the following ways. 1 mark will be correct answer, and 1 mark will be just for the wrong answer. Okay, and what? And for the wrong answer, and 0 mark will give it a blank answer. Find the minimum number of candidates to ensure that 4 candidates will be at the same scores in the competition. So. You can test your answer. You can test your answer if you have done it. Actually, because you have got the question just before we start. Okay, maybe you try to do it yourself. Try to do it yourself first. But I will talk about. I will discuss all the questions in this lesson, and maybe you have checked your answer with mine. You check your answer with mine. Okay. Okay, question 2. Continue. Okay, now because now we have to know that how many marks, how many total results in this question. Now because there are 40 questions, Now how many answers are there? If there the marks, what is the range of the marks? The range of marks for the results. What is the range of marks you can get? Range of marks what? Will be so because if you can get all the questions wrong, you will get negative 40 marks. If you get all the questions right, you will get 40 marks, including 0. You can leave the whole question bank, then you will got 0 marks. So the number of marks will be got 20 marks. So it's equal to which is 29. Okay, this is 29. And then because I have to ensure that 4 candidates will have the same scores. So the number of candidates will be 29 times 3 plus 1, which equals 88. Because for 29 marks, we have 1 student on each mark. Each mark there will be 29 students. Because we have four guys who have same marks, we have all the marks have 3 guys on it and put the 4th one on it. So we have 29 times 3 plus 1 is just that. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, good. Okay. Question 3. I don't think it should be here, but it's okay. I don't think it should be here, but it's okay. Now, let's if the 7th of July of 2020 is Saturday, how about 7th of July of 2028? Actually, you can do something like this one because for a normal year, Yeah, 52 weeks and 1 day. For a leap year, there are 52 weeks and 2 days. Okay, you just add how many days are there, how many leap years are there. So because there is 7th of July, so you have passed the 28th of the February. So you can next year. This one you can next year. So there will be for 2022, 2023, and 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. So there will be how many days are there? Okay, there's 9 days. 9 days. And 9 divided by 7 is equal to 1 remaining 2. So you add 2 days for Saturday, which means there will be a Monday. I don't know why it's here, but it's still okay. You just check with your knowledge, okay? You check your knowledge. Okay, question 4. Still simple. Still very simple. Now, given that A to B is 2 to 3, B to C is 3 to 1, C to D is 4 to 5, and D to E 2 to 1, and all A, B, C adding together is a 18,900. What is the value of E? So for this question, actually you can stop me if I don't understand. Okay, you can stop me if you don't understand. Now you have to yeah, no, it's just a moment. I use a more exam paper to do some training. Okay, do some you can do yourself at home first, but you will try your answer with BMI. Or for if you know how to do it, if you don't know all the questions, you can go for it with me and have the knowledge of the methods. Okay. Okay, find this one first. Okay. And actually, you can do something like this one. And this is 2 to 3. And this is 3 to 1. And this is 4 to 5. And this is 2 to 1. And all the things after 1. Okay. And then you will find that actually you can easily calculate the total ratio. If first A to B to C will be 2 to 3 to 1, but I have to multiply it by 4 because C to D is 1 by 4. Okay, this is 5 and this is 4. And now it's 12, and this is 8. Okay, and finally I have to multiply it by 2. So this is 10. This is 8. This is 24, and this is 16. So the total rate, the final ratio will be equal to 16 by 24 by 8 by 10 by 5. Okay. Now E, then E it will be equal to times what? The sum of the ratio. The sum of ratio. And okay, which is equal to what? Which is equal to 1,500. It's just that. Nothing special, because this is a mock question, so it should be easier than the real one. It should be easier than the real one. This one is for you to learn about the methods you will use. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? I think this is some phase 7 math. Which one? Another segment number 2. Which one? The question 2. You mean question 2? You mean question 2? Is it? Oh. This one is for using. I think you can relate it to the Pigeonhole principle, because you have the max is 14 to -14, okay, which is total of 20 numbers, because it usually equals 0 here. Usually equals 0 here, so it's 20 numbers. Okay, 29. Maybe it's not student candidates. For numbers and must be the next one must be the 4th on that mark. Okay. Because we have 0 marks for my bad. Wait. I bite my tongue. Okay. You have 0 marks for the blank answer, so you can get 30 marks. You can get 30 marks. Yeah, you have 14 questions. If you answer all right, you will get 40 marks. If you get 13 right, 1 blank answer will be 30 marks. Okay. You just think of this one, and you will find that all the results from 14 to -14 can be okay. Any more questions? Okay. Question 5. How can I get this answer? Actually, very simple, but maybe you don't have the idea. Actually, very simple. You don't have the idea. Now, say I have the numbers. Okay, I have the numbers because the sum of the digits is 11. So I have ABC. Now say I have a number ABC. I put a bar in it, means that this equal to 100 of A plus 10B plus C. Okay, it means that. Okay, now I know that A plus B plus C equal to 11, and A not equal to 0. Not equal to 0. So I will know that B, C can be 0. BC can be 0. So I will consider B. I think use a small b equal to big B plus 1. Small c equal to big C plus 1. Okay, capital C plus 1. Okay, small letter b equal to capital B plus 1. Small c B plus 1. You will find that both A, B, and small c will be greater or equal to 1. And a plus small b plus small c is equal to 13. Okay. So what can I do next? Now you can now consider. There are 13 number ones. Okay. There are 13 number ones. Really. Is this equal to C3? I think it's C3. Okay. Oops, 1, 2, 3. I think it's 2 more. Okay. Now you have to split these 13 ones in the 3 parts. So you have to put. So say something like this one. You have to put 2 stacks in the 13 ones. Okay. Now it should be. It's really nice C3. It's really nice C3. I don't think it's 93. Okay. Then which means that it is 12C2. It's 12C2, which means that it's 12 times 11 over 2 times 1, which equals to 66. I think it's 66. It's 66. You can count it. You can count yourself. Okay. Please bear in mind that if you have a 0, you cannot use the C method cannot be used. You have to make it bigger than 1. You have to make it at least 1. Okay. You have to make it at least 1. Okay. Select 2 from the 12 spaces between the 13 ones. Okay. So it's 12C2. The answer is 66. Any questions? Any question? Any question? Okay. No question. Next one. Okay, this one. Oh, just easy. Because quinary, you just take all the digits, so it's equal to 4 times what? You can actually you can do from start. So actually, the 1 and 2 finish. Finish. Just that. Nothing special. Okay. Okay. Very easy. Very easy. This one. Okay. Question 7. Question 7. And for those who are doing it before I discuss this not equal to 0. Actually, this is equal to for let fx. Okay. F of x equal to f of x equal to this one. F of x equal to this one, which is divisible by x squared plus 3x plus 2. Okay. Now, I will discuss question 7 first. Now, I have to simplify this one. So please consider that because it's equal to actually, if I can simplify this one, it's it become, I find you can imagine it become a square root a plus a square root b. Okay, a square a plus square root b. Then you square both sides. You square both sides. You will got 22 plus 2 square root of 85 equal to a plus b plus 2 square root of ab. A plus b plus 2 square of ab. Okay, then you compare both sides because the square root one will be the same. You compare both sides, so you will find a plus b equal to 22 and ab equal to 85. It is obviously that a is equal to 5 and b is 17 or vice versa. Okay, so the answer here will be square root of 5 plus square root of 17. Just that. Of course, you can. Of course, the two numbers can be swapped. Okay, two numbers can be swapped. Okay, or vice versa. Use this one. So the answer is the answer will be this one. 12 plus 750. You don't want. Okay. Any question on question 7? Any question on question 7? Okay, then I go to question 8. Okay, now fx equal to 2x to 4 from minus 9x cubed plus nx squared plus nx plus 45, each is equals by x squared plus bx plus 2 times n. If you're smart enough, you will know that this is can be factorized into this too. Okay. Now, what can I do here? What can I do here? We can use remainder theorem. Or maybe not even factor theorem, the special case. Factor theorem. Okay. Now, for fx divisible by this one, so I can say that f negative 1 and f negative 2 is 0. So I put x equal to negative 1 and x equal to negative 2. So the first equation, the first equation is here. And the second one, all the things become negative 2. So then we got after simplification, we got this one, n equal to n plus 65 and n equal to 2n plus 79. We just simplify. Okay? So means that you just equate both sides. So n is equal to negative 14, and then it's equal to 51. So Mn will be equal to negative 714, just that. I use factor film here. Anybody don't know what is factor film? If you don't know, I will explain it a little bit more. Now for f of fx, if it can be divisible by x minus a, then I will have a quotient of x, let's say is 2x, and later, and x minus a, okay, and plus a remainder. Now, if x plus a is a factor, then R is 0. R is 0, okay? But FA actually is equal to Q of A times A minus A. So which means that it will be 0. Okay. So if a factor is, if x minus a is a factor, FA will be 0. So now x plus 1 is a factor. So fx minus negative 1 is 0. So I put f negative 1 is 0. Any question on question 8? Any question on question 8? Okay, good. Oh, this one is easy. You use the place value to go back. So the place value for the 2 is only 2. And the 0 is 0 times, because this is a quintuple number, so the 0 means there's 5 times 0. And the 4 means that the place value is 5 squared. So it's, okay, it's just adding all this up. So it's 102, it's just that. Okay. You just convert the number to a decimal number. You just use all the place value to times it. Use all the power of the place value. So because it's a quintuple number, so then the 4 will be times 5 to the square. Okay. Okay. Now question 9. Factorize this one. Factorize this one. And now. This can be done by 2 methods, but I think I will use the first method. I think I will use one method only, because the other method is very clumsy. And actually, you can treat it something like this one: 9x squared plus 54x plus. Now, I stop here first. You can find the first 2 numbers is a multiple of 9. So I put this as 81, okay, and then minus bracket y squared plus 2y plus 1. Okay. Now what can I do here? You can take out a 9, and which means that this is x plus 3 squared, x plus 3 squared minus y plus 1 squared. Okay. Now you can see that something squared minus another thing squared. The difference of squares, you can use and just use the identity. So which means that it becomes, okay. The first one's here, and the second one is something like this one. Okay. Oops. And after you simplify, Okay, just that simple. Okay, just that simple. Now this is first method. Now the second method, you can use double cross method to do it, but I think it's a little bit clumsy here. You can use double cross method to do it. I think it will be clumsy here. So you first. Anyone have heard of this one? Anyone have this one? Okay. If you don't have it, then let's start. Okay. So you just take away the x and the y. Take away x. So I have somebody this one. And I have another things, this. Okay. Now I use cross method to factorize these two first. You can do it, you can do it, which is what the first one. How can I cross, how can I do the first one? You can find this one, okay? Now if I use cross method to the under part, it will be y plus 10, negative y plus 8. Okay? So what next? Now then you just squeeze the factors down. You just squeeze the factors. Squeeze the factors. You will get finish. Just that. Okay? Both methods is okay. Both methods is okay. Anyway you like it. Because you can maybe a little bit different for you here because you can directly cross method to do this part. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Is it too difficult for if it does this method too difficult for you? Does this okay, good, very good, very good. Okay. Okay, question 10. Question 10. Now this one should be some crazy method, but I think you can handle it. Okay. Now please consider Wx is 0 squared 48 minus x squared 48 minus x because it's recurring. It's recurring. So you'll find out that this is x. This is x. So you will find you will have x equal to square root of 48 minus x square root of 6. Okay. Then what can I do here? So I just get both sides. X squared equal to 48 minus x squared. Okay. Oh. No. This is x. Okay, this is x for me. Okay. This is x. Okay. And then x squared plus xx minus 48 equal to 0. And you can factorize it equal because you can factorize it and x plus 8 x minus 6 equal to 0. X equal to 6 or x equal to negative x, but this is rejected. Do you know why? Now, do you know why? Because I have a square sign outside there. I have square sign outside there. Here is square sign. So then x must be positive. Must be positive for rational. Yeah. My bad. Yes. My bad. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. X must be positive. So x is equal to 4. But you know the method. You know the method. It's okay. You know the method is okay. Yeah. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Okay. No question. Next one. 11. Given that x is a real number, find the maximum value of negative x squared. Okay, this one I think is fairly straightforward. No, I don't think it's easy, but it's straightforward. Okay, because you take the method and you finish it. Now, negative x squared minus 12x minus 36. Okay. Now you take out the negative, then will be x squared plus 12x plus 36, which means that it's equal to negative x plus 6 the square. Okay. Now a negative square must be smaller than or equal to 0. So the maximum value of this one is 0. Finish. Nothing special. Finish. That's that. Okay. You use the identities to make the identities to make that one. Okay. Okay. 12. Now this one also straightforward. You just pick the numbers. I just need to square this one. Okay. I just need to square this one. Square both sides, you will get x squared plus 1 over x squared. Okay. It's okay. And equal to 169. And I think that's 2. And they almost finish. Then, okay. Which is the 167. Too easy for you. Actually, I will take the, but the method is the same. You just square it. Actually, you can, if I change this one to x cubed plus 1 over x cubed, that will be better for more secondary students. Okay, but how about if I give this question to you? How can you do it? Just try it. Okay, you can do it. Take some time. You try it. Now this you can do it because I have you can use some of this one because I already have this result. Because I already have this result, so you can do it. You can do it. Okay, then solve. Yes, but if I don't have these results, you have to use you have to use this one. And then you use this one. Then which means that it's 13. So the answer will be what? Answer like this. We need 266. How come? How come 266? How come 266? It's 166. It's 166, not 266. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. The next question, 13. Now this one we have a method to do it. We have some method to do it. Okay. Now positive factors. They just okay. Maybe I start this maybe before I start to solve this question. How about if I omit the positive, what happens? What is the answer? Yes, 0, 0, good, 0, because we have negative factors. So please be careful the wordings of the question. Please be careful the wording of the question. Don't be trapped. Okay, now we solve it. Now we're starting to solve it. Okay. Now 925 actually equal to 37 times 25. 37 times 25. So which means that it's equal to 5 squared times 37. Okay. And sum of positive factors. Which equal to 1 plus 5. 1 plus 5 plus 5 squared times 1 plus 37. Okay. Which equals what? Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Just that. Okay, question 14 is the same as same as the question before, is because it's just recurring. So you know that. Now you know that this is x again. This is x again. Okay. This is x again. So you'll find x is 5, but let's finish. Okay, let's continue because x is greater than 0, so you have to then x equal to 3 plus tan over x. Okay, and you multiply x to both sides, plus 10, then x squared minus 3x minus 10 is still 0. Then x is plus 2, x minus 5 equals 0, then x equals 5, or x equal to -2. Reject. It's the same. You find that it's the same as the question before. It's the question the same before. Okay. Nothing special. Nothing special. Okay. Now, question 15. Question 15. Now, we given that 202A74395B is a 10-digit number which is divided by 14. Find the maximum. Find the maximum possible value A plus B. Okay. Now first, you know this is 2 times 7. This is 2 times 7, okay? So B is should be 8. So now you know that B must be even. B is even, okay? B is even. And what next? And what next? Will you do the question by dividing the whole number by 7? Of course no. Of course no. So what I can do? What I can do here? Do you know how to check the divisibility of 7? Or still remember how to check the divisibility of 7? If you forgot, then I will start with this one. So what you have to do is that you chunk the number into each 3 digits from the right-hand side. So you have 2, 2A, 743, and 950B. Okay. So, and of course, there's a number, so I have to put a bar in it. Okay. Then the split in the groups. This is group 1 from the right hand side. This is group 2. And this is group 3. Group 3. And this is group 4. Okay. Now, what we do here is the odd groups 95B. Okay. Or you can say 900 plus 50 plus B minus 743 plus 20 plus A and minus 2. Okay. Then what I got. Then I will got A plus B plus 225. Okay. Now, what we do next is that this number, if will be a multiple of 7. So what will E equal to? What will E equal to? It should equal to 2041 or 2048. How about 2045? It will be. Can it be? Can it be 2045? Of course no, because A plus B maximum is 16. But 225 plus 18, 243. So it doesn't matter. So you will find A plus B is equal to 6 or A plus B equal to 13. But you know that. Okay. You know that B is even. Will we be given 6, 7, 8, 13? Then we will be okay. So the answer is 13. Answer is 13. So Any question on this one? Any question on this one? And do you know how to check the divisibility of 7 to any number? If you don't understand this one, do you know how to oh, for prime numbers, I have to check by dividing to up to the square of n. I don't have an easy number. I don't even have an easy method, but I have to check it. I have to check it by dividing all the prime factors smaller than the square root of n. I don't know if the number, but in today's technology, you can make some memorization of the prime from 1 to 200 or 300 or something like that, and you check it. Okay. Of course, if it's not a competition, actually you can check with your computer. There are many tools for prime factorization. You can check it. Okay, now, if you don't know how to do the method, actually you can, I will do something like this one. Now, for checking if the number can be divisible by 7 or not, you chunk the number. From right hand side, it's for 3 digits. So there will be 95B 1 chunk, 743 1 chunk, and 02A 1 chunk. But the 0 is discarded, so it's 2A. And the 2 is the last chunk. And then the odd groups, you name the groups from 1 to any if you have. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 groups now. So we have sum of odd groups. Then you sum of the odd groups, which is 95B, which is 900 plus 50 plus B, and 20 plus A. So because 2A is 20 plus A. And minus the even groups, minus 743 and minus 2. So finally, we got the number, which is A plus B plus 225. But now, after doing this, the number, if it is a multiple of 7, the original number is a multiple of 7. This number should be divisible by 7. So you take this number for it to divide by 7, and if it works, so this is 1 of 7. Or if you want to check the multiple divisibility of 13, it's the same, but this time you take the number to divide by 13. So this method. Okay. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, 16. Well, 16 is just some introduction to module. So you can find that it's something. Actually, this is equivalent to say that this is a number of 25k plus 15. Okay, a multiple of 29 plus a remainder of 15. The 15 is the remainder, and the 29 is the divisor. So this 29k plus 15. Okay, now you find the minimum. Find the minimum value of odd number. Okay, so you find the minimum. Okay, now I know that 29 times 4 equal to what? 160, is it? 160. Now actually, 29 times 3 is 87, but 87 plus 50 is 102, but it is even, so it doesn't work. It is even, but it doesn't work. So I have to add 29. So 102 plus 29, which is 131. Okay. So the answer 131. So it's not okay, and I want this. Okay, any question? Any question on this one? It's just that simple. Okay. Question 17. So question 17, if you know the factor theorem, question 17 is straightforward for you. You just substitute x equals -2. You just substitute x equals -2. Okay. 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 And then okay, what's that? Nothing special. Nothing special. You said factor theorem is okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Good. Okay, 18. Now I could guess. How to guess this one? How to get this one? Now you have two ways to guess. Okay. Now first, now because it's a power 7, so okay, we have 7 zeros here, but there's not the number. Now 10 to the power 7 have how many digits are there? There's 8 digits. So there's a 9 digits. So it's the case must be bigger than 10. But how about 10 to the power 7? 10 to the power 7. So which is I think is 2 to the power 7 is what? Okay, 128. Okay. Now you'll find that this is 10 digits. Okay. So the k, now you know that k must be between 20 and 10. Okay. Now I check the n numbers. I check the n numbers. Okay. Now because you can check the unit digit for each one. Now, if a unit digit is 1 to the power 7 equal to 1 more 10. Okay. So you do it for same. So this is if 2, you can check this is 8. If this is a 3, so what's this? This is 7. Okay, this is 7. And you can check it, blah blah blah, and you check with this one. You can check with this one. Okay. So the answer k is equal to 17. K is equal to 17. Okay. Oh. If there is a three-digit number, but in the competition, it will not be so, the number will be so large. Okay, but you can do it yourself because you will know that okay, the number is larger than this one. So you check yourself. Then you can what you can do is that you have the range. So you use this one. Say this one. You cut the range in half, and you check the upper range and the lower range, and you will get it. You cut the range in half. You check the upper range and the lower range. You will get the more or less the range of the 10th digit. You have to do it with the range. Okay. Okay, 19. Now the size of the triangle is triangle is 5, 9, 12, 5, 8 of the triangle. Of course, you can use Helmholtz formula. Okay, but yes, you can use Helmholtz formula. Do anyone know how to use that? Do you know? Use this one. You use this formula, it's okay. Then I find S. Okay. H equal to 13, is it? Okay. Then area. Okay. H equal to okay. The one is submitted. So H equal to 26. 4 times 12, 26. Okay, any questions? How about I give you another set? Let's try it. Let's try. Maybe I have time. Maybe if we have time, I'll give you. Also try it. Okay. Now question 20. Now, a triangle ABC, AB is 27, this 27, is 6, whatever sine B and sine C. Actually, this is one also straightforward, nothing special, but the problem is that you can't do the one at the moment, but actually, if you are smart enough, you will find the question this one. This question is a little bit absurd because you will find that AC plus BC is equal to AB. The question said wrong there. Please be clear that the question has said it wrong, but it's okay. You can still calculate the answer. Do you know why? Do you know why? What happened? Do you know what happened? Of course, it's 2 over 9. Yes, you can still calculate the answer. Yes, not possible. so don't fall asleep, okay? Don't fall asleep. No such thing exists. Yes. But actually, you can still calculate. You can still calculate, okay? But actually, the question, the number is at 1, but still can calculate. Okay. Yes, yes. So that's why I give 4 question marks, 4 exclamation marks here, okay? Yes. Okay, you can calculate. By what? Sine formula. Okay, you can find still find sine B over sine C by sine formula. Okay, now let's put the coordinate on it. Okay, this is 27 and this is 21 and this is 26. Okay, now this is B and this is C and this is A. Okay, sine B. Now sine B over AC is equal to sine C over AB. Okay, so you just put the number on it. Sine B over 6 is it equal to sine C over 27. So sine B over sine C actually equal to 6 over 27, which is equal to 2 over 9. Yes. Okay. Using sine formula. Okay, but now for those who don't know what is sine formula, you can use this diagram to illustrate. Okay, that means sine A over BC. Sine over BC. Actually, I will use the other way. I will use it. BC over sine A, which have more information on it. Okay, AB over sine C, AC over sine B, which equal to 2R. Okay. Now what is this R? The R will be that if you make a circumscribed circle here, if you make a circumscribed circle here, oops. Say this one. Then I find the center, and this will be R. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, no question. The next one. So please don't fall asleep. Please don't fall asleep. Okay. Now, this one. Now for this one, actually we have formula for this one. This one from a point of an eye, say, I say this is 1, y1. Okay. Okay. Now, and this is some formula. Okay, I give you the formula. You just substitute it directly. Okay. Then you just substitute each equal to what? Now this time. Okay. And which is 15 over no, this 36. So mathematics is this. Then which equal to then you just rationalize the denominator. You got 3 over 2. 3 square 10 over 2. Okay. What? Yes, positive. That's it. Absolutely. So but you have to substitute the minus x first. You have to substitute the minus x first. Yes, it's positive. Because you have to, of course, you have to put the actual sign here. Yes, it's positive. Of course, it's positive. Yes. But actually, I find that it's 15. Also, it's okay. It's 15. The numerator is 15. Then you just divide it by square root 10, and then you rationalize the denominator. You can find is 3 times square root 10 over 2. Okay. Okay. Any questions here? Any questions here? No, 3 square root 10. Okay. Maybe if you don't get confused, I will submit this one. Okay. Now, the second last slide, I will got the answer with something like this one. Okay. Now you have to rationalize the denominator. Yes, the rationalize the denominator. So this one become 10. Okay, and you simplify this one will be 3 and this will be 2. Good. So let's see. Let's wait. Oh, my bad. Okay, my bad. Okay, this is 3. Okay, my bad. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, this is 3. Okay, my bad. So then will be this one. Okay, then will be this one. Okay, my bad. Yes. Oops. There will be okay. And this one will be 10. Okay. And I will select this one. I will select these things. I think I will cover it up. Okay. Thank you. Yes. Okay. I check it. Okay. Any question? There we go. Okay. Started to build this week. Okay. After COVID. Okay. Any question? Okay. Now that will be okay now. The method. So don't kind of the answer. Just go to the method. You got the method and you got the answer. Okay. 22. And 22 is easy because you just find the point of intersection. It's okay. So you just draw the Cartesian plane. You just draw the Cartesian plane. And you have the line 5x plus 6y is equal to 30. Don't ask. Okay, then you find these 2 points. And then the job is done in 99%. Okay. But if you're smart enough, you can make something like this one. And divide the whole thing by 30, x equals to 6 plus y equal to 5 equals to 1. So now you know that this is 60. And this is 0.5. Okay. If you are not familiar with this one, I will told you that this is called intercept form. Okay, intercept form. So this is x-intercept. This is y. And this is y-intercept. Okay. So the area will be 6 times 5 over 2, which is 15. Finish. Any questions? Okay, no question. The next one. 23. Now the straight line pass through 5, -4, and the slope of area -3, finding 6 intercept. No, very easy. Still straightforward, but because if you don't know the geometry, the coordinate geometry, you got it difficult. Now let's have something like this one. Okay. Now if the slope of 9 is negative, it's like something like this one. So you'll find a point here. Actually, arbitrary, I use the arbitrary. It's 5, -4. So now I have to find the x-intercept. So I will find this one. I will find this one. Okay. How can I find this one? How can I find this one? Two ways to doing it. Two ways doing it. Find the equation of the 9. First, find the equation of 9. So, which I can use constant form. Y plus 4 equal to -3 times x plus 5. Okay, and then you get something like this one. And then now we have 3x plus 9 equal to 11, but because you use that for okay. Now, but you know that but because now I have to sub y equals 0, so substitute y equals 0, then x equal to 11 over 3. So the x-intercept finish. Okay. Of course, you make it into mixed fraction. Okay, there will be, if you have to answer in mixed fraction, there will be 3. Okay, 3 and 2/3. 3 and 2/3. Okay, if you have to take it into mixed fraction. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? Okay, 24. Now they know that the ratio of 5x triangle will be 5 by 4 by 3 by 2 by 1. Find the value of the greatest interior angle. But you know that now. Actually, it means okay, it's the same. Okay, so how can you find? So you just divide, because sum of this, and then then 60. Some exterior angle is 60. So it just equal to 60 divided by 15, which is 24. Okay, so that's that. Okay, nothing special. I think this is a form 2 question, but it's okay. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, 25. I think it's a pentagon because the Chinese version is a pentagon. So I think it's a pentagon because if a hexagon, we have 6 angles. We have 6 ways only. Okay, it's a pentagon. It should be a pentagon, okay? Because if I say hexagon, there are 6 ratios here. But in the Chinese version, it means a pentagon. Okay. Okay, 25. Now, Now, 35 cards are marked from 1 to 35, and 2 are drawn at random. Find about that one card drawn in multiple 4, and another one in multiple 5. Okay. Now, for multiple 5, there are 7 cards. There are 7 cards for this one. Multiple 4, there are 8 cards for this one. Okay. So, but there is one card. There is one card. It's a both multiple of 5 and multiple of 4, which is mean 20. So you have to consider when the case where we have a case where we have drawn a card of 21st. So the total probability will be now 7 times 6. Because the first one times a power 4 and power 5, and plus 7 times 1 and plus 6 times 1, and then multiply by 2, and this is the number of cases I can get, and divided by 25 by 34. Okay. So which reduce back to 11 over 9, is it? Yes, 11 over 9. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? This one, for this one. Any questions for this one? Okay, 26. Okay, Julia draws 5 hex bundled from a bag with 6 red hex and 5 yellow hex. Find the probability that at least 2 yellow hex are drawn. So at least 2 yellow hex are drawn means that what? Means what? Means that you don't have the case of only 1 yellow head or no yellow heads. So P of 2 plus means that P1 minus P still yellow and minus P1 yellow. Okay. So means that is equal to 1 minus. Oops. Just typo. 1 minus what? 1 minus 0 yellow, no yellow hex. So this means by all the hex are red. So which means by 6C5 over 11C5. Okay, minus 1 except 1 yellow head, which is 6C4 times 5C1 over 11C5. Okay, which equal to what? Six over 11C5, and you can actually 11C5 is 462. So don't be so afraid. It's not a great stuff. It's not a very large number, and which this is let's see. This is 64. 64 is 62. It should be 20 times 5 over 462. So this is 127 over 154. Oh, my bad. This is 50. This is 50. My bad. It's 50. Okay. 50. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. Question 27. Now xy is positive and f of x plus 4y is equal to x. Find the maximum of x minus y. So that means that you have to minimize y. Oh, wait. Okay. I finished. I will repeat 25 after 27. Okay. I will repeat 25 after 27. And now let's see. Maximize x and minimize y. Okay. So now I know that. I will change the question. I will change the equation to this one. Okay. Now let's see. Now let's say. Okay, because 11 is a prime number, so that both sides must be divisible by 11. So I check. Now this is 2 and 4, but okay, and again, okay. It's 206. Will it be okay? No, no again. So you finally you will get no again. Yes, this one. Okay, this is a multiple of 11. Okay, then I will take this case. Okay, then x will be equal to 18 and y is equal to 5. So maximum this one will be 18 minus 5, which is 13. Finish. Okay, just that. So it's just a problem trial and error. It's just a problem trial and error. Okay. Okay, I go with 25. Now, now they are multiple 4 and 7 multiple 5. But there's a number which can be multiplied by divisible by 4 and 5, which is 20. Okay, which is 20. So I take in the cases. So the first case is you can treat it as 7 cars plus a number of 20. Okay, and this is 6 cars plus a number of 20. Okay, and the first case is both are not 20, so there's a 7 times 6. Okay, both are not 20, and the next case will be this one is not 20, but you've got a 20 here. This is 20. This is a 4. This is a 4. This is a multiple 4. And the next case will be multiple 5. And this is more 20. So this is 5 and 20. Okay. The whole thing will be this whole thing because it can the card will be drawn first or the last. So you have to multiply by 2. And I will divide with the whole thing by what? By the number of cards I can draw, which means it's 35 times 34. Okay, and then calculate it. And then just calculate the answer, which becomes what you can simplify the fraction. Because the fraction become 11 over 119. Okay. The one stand for you have drawn at 20. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, next one. Okay, 28. Let's know that A, B, C, the integers are of them greater than 4. Find the number of solution sets of A plus B plus C plus D at 23. Actually, this question is the same as the question of question 5. I will also say the same. It's similar to this one. It's similar to this one. Okay, because you can just adjust the number. You can adjust the number. So you now know that. Okay. Greater than 4. Greater than 4. Okay. Now I use PQRS. Okay. I set P equal to A minus 4, Q equal to E minus 4, R equal to C minus 4, and S equal to D minus 4. And then P, Q, R, and S will be greater than 0, which means that it's greater or equal to 1. Okay, now I can start. I can start doing things. So that, and then now P plus Q plus R plus S will be equal to 23 minus 16, which equals 7. So number of combos will be equal to 6 C3. Okay, which can do. Maybe if you don't know, yeah, by 3 by 2 by 1. Okay, 320. Okay, it's the same as question 5. You put 7 one set. You have now actually you can consider there are 7 ones here. Okay, I have to put sticks in it and divide into 3 groups. I put sticks in it, divide into 3 groups. Okay. Oh, I put 3 sticks in it, 4 groups. Sorry, my bad. 4 groups. 4 groups. Okay. Now, how can I put sticks into 4 groups? So you find number of ways to put 3 sticks into 6 spaces. Then we will divide in 4 groups. Okay. Then the number of solutions will be 6C3 because it's choosing 3 from 3 same thing from 6 same things. So it's 6C3. Just combination. Okay, any questions? Any questions? Any questions? No question, then next one. Now a factorize is wrong 3 times. Find the probability that the product of number obtains 10. Okay. Now how can I get the product is 10? How can I get the product is 10 for dices? So you must exactly have 1, 2, and 5 in the flow, because only have 1, 2, 5 times 1 times 2 times 5 is equal to 10. Only this combo. But how many times I can have 1, 2, 5 here? How many times I can 1, 2, 5 here? How many combo of 1 to 5 here? It's equal to, because I have 6 cases 1 to 5, so it's 6 over 2 and 6, which is 1 over 36. Okay. It's just that. It's just that. Oh, because the one you actually it's the permutation of 3 different numbers. Actually, it's P3 because 1 to 5 you can got 1 first, 2 first, or 5 first, and you got the two other cases. Okay, so you can get 1 first. The permutation of 1 to 3 different numbers. 3 to 1. Okay. Okay, 30. 30. 30. Okay. Find the number of sets of positive integrals of a plus b is more than 31. Now, for this case, a plus b is more than number. You can treat it something like this. A plus b plus set equal to 31. Okay, because it must be more than 31, so we'll find then a, b, and set will be all greater than equal to 1. Okay, so it reduces the problem of question 28 or question 5. So this become the number of solutions will be equal to 30C2. So which we will 30 times 29 by over 2 by 1, which is equal to 435. We just by this one. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? It's just that simple. It just every time you encounter this type of problem, if a plus b is more than something, you put a set on it. And there will be one more number here, and then you use the methods I told you on the other way. Then you just some combination. Hold on. Any questions? Any questions? I don't know, but I will send the recording to the center. But yeah, you have to ask him. I don't know. I don't know how to get. Maybe you ask the center of your location. Okay. For stars and stars, how we know when to use C plus? Oh. Okay. This is a good question, but actually you can use what you can think is that this turn all the questions to the basic. Okay, so if A, B, C are greater than equal to 1, so you can just cheat as the then will be and A plus B plus C equal to a number of K. So then this case will be K minus 1 C B minus 1 because I have two numbers. Okay. But if I have something like this one, A plus A, B, C greater than 0, it may equal to 0, then still A plus B plus C is okay. And I have to add 1 to every number here. So that will be K plus 2 C B minus 1. So you have to adjust the number first. You have to adjust the number first and use the solution. Okay? Adjust the number first. Go to the basic. Because I just why you know you know why they came so because I have to do what? I have to do add. Okay. Add 1 to ABC. Of course, you have other cases. You have other cases because something you have case of splitting. Say AB greater or equal to 1 and C is greater than 0. Then you have to add 1 only. You have to add 1 only. And the last case will be A, B is greater than or equal to 1, but is A plus B is more than a number of L. Say L. Then you have to add 1 number there, which means that Z is greater than equal to 1. That will be okay. You take the case and you and you do the basic. It's the same as question 30. So there are too many cases of that. So you'll find there are too many cases. So you have to go back to the basics. Okay. I will only remember. I will only remember this case, and you adjust the case back to the case in the red square. Okay. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions?